Hey, this is Never Again with Disket, and this week on the Disket got another awesome recipe, so don't go away. Hey, this is Never Again with Disket, and this week we've got another special guest. I'm sure you've seen several times before. We got Tony Garduño back. Tony, welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me back.
Thanks for coming. Tony's going to do Southwest peppered shrimp.
That's correct.
On the Disket. So Tony, show me what you got. Teach me how to do this thing. I'm hungry.
Okay, first we're going to have some cellophane noodles.
That's a what?
Cellophane noodles, rice noodles.
What's it's a rice noodle.
It's
okay.
a rice noodle, and what you do is you get some hot water. You soak it in the hot water for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then you drain it and set it to the side.
Okay.
Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get onto the Disket.
Okay.
So we'll just go ahead and heat this
All
thing
right.
up.
So push the knob in, turn it to the left, you got ignition.
That's right.
Now we're going to run it on high, low, medium. What do you want?
I want about a medium high.
Okay. So just at about medium high,
Okay.
so good to go. Discs already clean, ready to go. What do we add first?
Okay, first I have a roasted garlic olive oil
Oh,
that
wow.
we're going to use.
Roasted garlic olive
And
oil.
if you don't have roasted garlic olive oil, then you could use just regular olive oil and add a little bit of fresh garlic into the Disket.
How much we're going to add here?
We're going to add about 2 tablespoons.
We're getting fancy, aren't we? Or are you?
And we're a team.
We. So
Okay.
roasted garlic olive oil.
Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get the shrimp going. I don't know if that's quite hot enough yet.
Now the shrimp, these are they peeled or just they're peeled and tailed?
Peeled and deveined, and
Okay.
I'm leaving the tail shell on.
Okay.
So,
Good deal.
okay. And
I love that sound. So shrimp and just the roasted garlic. Was it roasted
It's a-
garlic olive oil?
that's correct. Okay.
He's a double spatula again. I'm gonna learn that trick one of these days. So how long does it take to cook the shrimp before you need to add anything else?
It takes about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
We just want to cook them until it gets a nice pink color in them.
Okay.
Okay. While that's cooking, what we're going to do is we're going to get a quarter cup of chicken broth.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. We're going to add
Okay.
it in there.
That'll just thicken it up, or
It's to give it like a little bit of a glaze and thicken it up.
okay.
And then we're going to add a quarter cup chopped chipotles.
Mm.
And then we're going to add about, oops,
What do you got cut up over there?
we're going to add 1 tablespoon of pepper flakes.
Okay.
Crushed
Red
red
chili or
Crushed red peppers, yes.
okay.
And we're going to stir that up.
Ooh, that shrimp smells so good. Can I stir it
Sure, go right ahead.
with 2 spatulas? Can I do like Tony?
You can learn the 2 spatulas.
I can learn the
yes.
2 spatulas. Man, look at that. I love shrimp.
We're missing one here. one, try to get away.
One try to get away, huh? Look at that. That's what's so cool. People are always asking, what can you cook on the Disket? You know, a lot of people think about fajitas or think about breakfast burritos. But here we are doing this Southwest peppered shrimp with roasted garlic, olive oil, and all your other stuff there. So I think I'm done playing. I'll give it back to the I'll give it back to the grill master here.
Raise it up just a little bit there.
While this is cooking, I'm going to take a moment here and we're going to showcase this week's Spotlight Disket. This week's Spotlight Disket is released in remembrance and recognition of Good Friday and Easter Sunday this weekend. Now you can see a picture of the Jesus Disket on the website along with several hundred other different Disket designs. So now that we've taken a moment to spotlight this week's awesome Disket design, getting back into the shrimp with Tony. Tony, we've got the Southwest peppered shrimp
That's
on
correct.
the Disket. So this has been cooking for about 4 or 5 minutes on medium-high heat on the
Right.
Disket. And you made a sauce here. We're going to run that by me one more time. What you got in there, please?
It's a chicken broth.
Okay.
And then I added cornstarch, chipotle peppers chopped up, and crushed red pepper flakes.
Okay, and you just whisked all that stuff up
You
together?
just whisk it all up together.
Good
And
deal.
so what I do is I just kind of stir it up.
Oh, you're gonna add it straight to the shrimp over here. Okay.
Add it straight to the shrimp.
Oh wow, look at that. That is gorgeous.
And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the cellophane noodles.
Those sure are thin, aren't they? Look at that. And you already drained all the moisture out of the cellophane noodles?
Yes, I did.
And you said to do those, you just basically, you didn't boil them in water, you just set them in hot water for 10 minutes?
Just set them in hot water for about 10 minutes until the rice noodle actually gets soft.
Okay.
Okay. And then the other thing I'm going to do to it is I have some Hatch green chili white wine vinegar.
Oh, nice.
And if you don't have Hatch green chili with white wine vinegar, then just use regular white wine vinegar.
Okay.
That'll work also.
Gotta have the chili. Now you're gonna add, how much are you adding, 2-3 tablespoons?
Yes.
Wow. Look at that. Man, I love this job. Well, while you mix that thing up real quick, Tony, I'm going to take a minute to get into that Ask Nevin Anything section of this episode. This week, in lieu of the Ask Nevin Anything section of the website, we're going to do something a little bit different. And in remembrance and memorial of Good Friday and Easter weekend here coming up this weekend, we wanted to go ahead and just make sure we mention everybody. Please be safe and have a very good weekend with your family. And don't forget this guy. Happy Easter. So now we're back. We're getting back here to Tony Garduño's Southwest Peppered Shrimp.
That's correct.
And man, this thing looks amazing. It smells so wonderful. What do we got to do now that we got the noodles cooked in? What's the next step?
Now, what I do is I go ahead and turn off the flame at this point.
Okay.
And then I got some chopped scallions right here. And then I just add those in.
Look at those scallions.
And then I just stir them up real quick.
With 2 spatulas. Wow. That is something else right there.
And now we just serve and eat.
I know how to do that.
There we go.
Outstanding.
This is why we have 2 spatulas.
Holy cow, look at the size of that serving. I might be here for a few minutes. Is there a fork over there? There we go. So here we go. This is Disket Southwest Peppered Shrimp by Tony Garduño. Cooking outdoors has never been better. Disket.